Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again. Here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video talking about the recently released scene from The Walking Dead Season 3. It is basically called Carol is a Badass. Okay, so for those of you who have not seen the clip yet, the link to it will be in the description. The Walking Dead Season 3 on Blu-ray and DVD hits August 27th, and it looks like this one is one of the deleted scenes from it, because there's bound to be a lot. I mean, we had last year in Season 2, there was a good amount of deleted scenes too, and some really cool stuff from it, especially with the Vatos and them going into town and checking for them and finding them all dead and that kind of stuff. Also some pretty cool walker kills as well in the deleted scenes. Now this season, of course, was Season 3. There was even more episodes, and there was even probably a lot more dialogue, I would have to say, overall, when you count it out. Action scenes, and there was just a lot more of everything, really. It was more fast-paced, and it went through a lot more than Season 2 did. So I'm expecting there to be a good amount of deleted scenes. Now this one right here is one of them. It's about a minute and a half long, roughly. And it's basically Merle and Carol. And you have essentially right before, it seems like right after Merle joins Rick's group, the survivors, and before this sorrowful life, when he's kind of starting to, be trying to be nice to everyone there, trying to fit in or just join up with the group and make his place in the group. And Carol comes and visits him and gives him a word of advice. Now, they chose to take it out. Basically what happens is she says to him that she should have been dead several times by now, that she believes she's still alive because people underestimate her, and she tells him not to underestimate her and says that she'll slit his throat while he sleeps if he messes with Daryl or screws us up with the group. So it's kind of a fun scene. The acting in it from Michael Rooker is on point perfectly, but the actress, I forget her name, who plays Carol, I don't know. I mean, it's a little off, I think. They may have wanted to maybe they did reshoot that a few times, and that's the best they could get. But she's kind of like smiling too much, which I don't know. I mean, it just feels a little weird as a scene, and maybe that's why they decided to take it out. When you have all of those different clips and everything, certain things are going to get taken out just due to time, because they want to fit it into the time restriction for the show for each episode, of course. So they decided to take this one out. Well, I mean, it's an okay scene, I guess I would say. It does feel a little awkward from her perspective, but it does kind of make her character look more like a badass. That's for sure, threatening Merle like that. Michael Rooker's acting's funny. I like the way he just kind of smiles at the end when she walks away and everything, and Daryl is standing in the background, which is kind of cool. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't keep it. I mean, yeah, the acting from her might be a little off with the smiling and stuff. You don't see many characters smile in zombie apocalypse in The Walking Dead, so a little bit, but at the same time, it's kind of a cool moment for her to say that to him, and it also kind of shows why he went forward with the Michonne thing, and actually just it gives it more reason for him to just go right in there and attack the governor like that by himself with an army of walkers. Not that he would be afraid of her, he wouldn't, but he's mentioned afterwards too, like, your people look at me like I'm the devil. This scene right here gives more explanation to why he said that. It kind of feels like natural that it would be there, because now they went with the other one instead, where he's talking to her and she's kind of like, he's on a platform up there and she's over down there. I guess you wouldn't want to do both of those because they're kind of like a similar type scene. This one is a stronger threat than the other one. I guess the other one, probably the one that they did go with, is probably better, but this one too, there would be advantages to going with this one too if they would have, like, giving him more reason to want to do that, because essentially if he was to go out, like, to take Michonne out like that and then just come back, that would be quite the screw up, and they would be pissed. Everybody in the group would be. So it would have given Merle more reason to attack the governor like that, aside from just wanting to get revenge and everything of the sort and all that, and for his brother. So it's not a bad scene. It's okay. I guess I can see why they did want to remove it, because it is a little redundant with the other one where he's talking to Carol as well. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool to see these different types of deleted scenes. I imagine on the Blu-ray or DVD release, there'll probably be a lot more than what we've seen so far. But I mean, for those of you guys who are not going to buy it on Blu-ray or DVD, they'll probably find their way on YouTube sooner or later. And once they do, of course, as always, I will do a video reviewing them. So anyway, that's pretty much all I got to say about it. It's a cool scene. It makes Carol look really badass, and Merle as well. It doesn't really hurt Merle's character at all. My allergies are going off here, so anyway, I'll call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trev, and I'm saying peace.